Dear students, how are you? I hope you all are safe at home. Dear students, today I will teach you chapter 7 of geography. Right, the name of the chapter is Our Country, India. In this chapter, we will study about political and physical features of our country. Right, India is officially known as Republic of India. Right, the Constitution of India recognizes Bharat as an official name for the country. India derives its name from the rivers Indus. From where name derived India? River Indus, which flows through the northern part of the country. And India is the 7th largest country in the world. Now about the location and political divisions. Right? India lies in the South Asia. Asia is there, Asia map you see? It is in south of Asia, in the northeast hemisphere. It lies in the tropical and subtropical zones. The mainland of India extends from 8 degrees 4 north to 37 degrees 6 north latitude and 68 degrees 7 east to 97 degree 25 east. Longitudes, latitudes you study already. The Tropic of Cancer passes almost through the middle of the country. When you see the map of India, you can see one line dot 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 like this. From Madhya Pradesh it is going on, right? That is Tropic of Cancer, passes through India. India has how many states? 28 states and 9 union territories. India and its neighbors, what are its neighbors? Pakistan, Nepal, Bhutan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and the Maldives are collectively known as Indian subcontinent. Right? Marked by mountains in the middle, marked by mountains in the north and the sea in the south. Right? Sri Lanka and Maldives are neighbors in the Indian Ocean. Downside Indian Ocean is there in Indian map. Right? Maldives and Sri Lanka. Right? Now about India, I will tell you some facts and also about union territories. Number 1, Rajasthan is the largest state of India. Goa is the smallest state. Andaman and Nicobar Island is the largest union territories. And Lakshadweep is the smallest union territory. Uttar Pradesh is the most populated state of India, while Sikkim is the least populated state. And this is according to census 2011. Some other highly populated states are Maharashtra, Bihar, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, etc. While some other least populated states are Mizoram, Arunachal Pradesh, Goa, Nagaland, etc. Now about physical features of India. India being a vast country has a very diverse physiography. The landform of India exhibit a great variety. So many varieties are there in India of land. On the basis of its physical features, the country has been divided into 6 broad categories. Sorry, 6 broad categories. They are Himalayas in the north, right? And what is written in your book? Northern mountains, you will say. Northern plains, peninsular plateaus, the great Indian desert, coastal plains, and the islands. Right? In this video, I will teach you about Himalayas as the mountain, northern mountain, and about plains only. Right? And next features I will teach you in next video. They consist of the Karakoram range. Right? They consist of the Karakoram range and fold mountain system. Right? The Karakoram range enters India in Kashmir and moves eastward into Tibet. Tibet is there. It moves. It starts from Kashmir. It enters in Kashmir and moves to Tibet. Right? When you will see in your book on page number 161, it is given. Right? Where it is known as Kailash range. It is known as Kailash range. It includes the plateau of Aksai Chin. Right? The Siachen and Baltoro are important glaciers here. These are two important glaciers there. The Ladakh and Janskar range lies to the south of Karakoram. On either side of river Indus as it flows from the northeast to the northwest. Right? Some important passes are also there in mountains, serve as important land routes into China and Tibet. Like Sipkila in the Satluj Valley, in Himachal, Bombila in Arunachal Pradesh, and Nathula in Sikkim. The word La, what is the meaning of La? The word La means pass in the Tibetan language. Pass means way is there, right? In Tibetan language. Now, first of all, I will tell you about Himalayas or the northern mountains. The Himalayas are the youngest fold mountain range in the world. Himalayas, along with other ranges, the northwest and northeast, form the northern boundary of India. The Himalayas extend from Jammu, right, and Kashmir to Assam, right, Manipur and Mizoram. The Himalayas are home to the 9 of the 10, means total 10 highest peaks are there in the world, and 9 peaks are where in Himalayas only, right? Peaks on the world, the total length of Himalayas is 5,000 kilometers and about 2,500 kilometers stretches in the form of an arc along the Indian border, right? The breadth of the Himalayas varies from 150 kilometers to 400 kilometers. The average height of the Himalayas is considered to be 2,000 meters. In the Himalayas, generally 3 major ranges are identified. Which kind of 3 ranges are there? According to their height. First of all is Greater Himalayas are there. This range is also known as the Inner Himalayas. In central or it is in the central part of Himalayas. It is also called Central Himalayas or Himadri also. Right? This is the range of is the highest range of the Himalayas. The average height of this range is 6,000 meters. This range is the source of many perennial rivers like Ganga, Yamuna, etc. Mount Everest, and the highest peak in the world lies in this range. The other important peaks are Kanchenjunga, Makalu, Dholagiri, etc. lies over there only. Right. Now next one is lesser, means highest, Himadri or Himalayas, then central Himalayas, or then lesser Himalayas. This range is also known as Himachal. It extends to the south of central Himalayas. It is also known as the middle Himalayas. Central then middle. Okay. This range is broader than Himadri, broader than, more stretched than Himadri, but its average height, but height is less, stretches much, but height is lesser, which is 4,500 meters. The important ranges in this zone are Dholadar, Nagriva, Pir Panjal, Mahabharata. It has hill stations such as Shimla, Manali, Mussoorie, Nainital, etc. So many times we go there. Now the last range is and the smallest range of Himalayas is called sub-Himalayan range. Right? It is called Purvanchal also. Right? This range is also known as Shivalik or outer range. This is the third range of the Himalayan system. It is the lowest. It lies further south to the above two ranges. The length of this range means where it lies. This map you can see. This side. 7 sister states are there, na? This is the area of sub-Himalayan range, right? It is the lowest. It lies further south to the above two ranges. The length of this range between the Potwar Basin and the Teesta River in the east in about 2,400 kilometers. The average height of this range is 1,200 meter. Himadri 6,000. Then Himachal 4,500. Now sub-Himalayans only 12 kilometer, 12 meter, right? And its breadth ranges from 10 kilometer to 50 kilometers. Somewhere it starts from minimum 10 kilometers, and when it extends, its breadth becomes up to maximum 50 kilometers. The sub-Himalayans are called Purvanchal in the north, right? It is in northeast India, right? Important hills of this range are Patkai Bum, and Naga, Garo, and hills, right? Now about northern plains. North India is mainly covered by the northern plains. Plains is the place where we are living. It lies in the south of Himalayas. South Himalayas is in the north. Upside north is always upside, and downside south. Himalayas up and plains down means south, right? The northern plains are also known as Ganga Brahmaputra plains and Indo-Gangetic plains, right? Because the plains are made up of alluvium brought by the rivers Ganga, Indus and Brahmaputra. Right? The western part of this plain is called Indus plain or the Punjab plain. The central part of the plain is generally called the Ganga plain. The easternmost part of the plain is called Brahmaputra plain, and the Ganga plain further divided into two. One is Khadar and one is Bangar. Right? The term Khadar means that area of new alluvium deposited by rivers during floods. When flood comes, it brings some sand, some alluvium with it, and when it is deposited because of flood, it is called Khadar. These areas are near river channels. The term Bangar means, and this area is not much fertile, right? The term Bangar means that area of old alluvium that are farther from the river channels and generally out of reach of frequent floods. Like we people are living in Rohtak. Rohtak is farthest, too far from Yamuna. Yamuna, where is Yamuna? Yamuna is in Delhi. When flood comes, it comes only in Delhi and where? The lower places only. In the place where which is connected from Yamuna channel. Right? So the soil of Bangar is finer than that of Khadar, means much fertile than of that. The water table is generally lower. The southeastern of this plain is called the Sundarban Delta. Right here, this is southeast area of India, right? And this plain is called Sundarban Delta, the world's biggest delta. Right? The delta is formed by the Ganga, Brahmaputra, and their tributaries. Right? And the northern part of Ganga plain along the Himalaya foothills is called the Tarai zone. Right? This is largely a marshy area. So dear students, chapter is over. Next week I will teach you next part.